Let's Robotica out!
You ready?
Let's do it!
Welcome to Robotica. I'm Ahmed Zappa, and we're back in the arena for another night of fast and furious, fantastic robot competition. And joining me once again is the very lovely Tanya Memme, ladies and gentlemen. Tanya, can you tell us what we're in store for tonight?
I can, Ahmed. All right, as you know, 4 robots will be put through 3 rounds of challenges.
First up, the Speedway, a figure-8 race that puts their speed and agility to the test. Then, it's the Maze, a nasty obstacle course where maneuverability is key. Next, it's the Gauntlet, a drag race where power prevails. In between each competition, our builders will have time to fix or modify their machines for the next event. The 2 bots with the most points at the end of the 3 events will get it all in a gladiator-style fight to the finish.
All I'm saying is talk is cheap, people. I want to see some action. Okay, let's go down to the floor. Tanika Ray is standing by. How's it looking down there, Tanika?
Hey, Ahmed, we've got 2 great matchups tonight. 4 powerful robots and some very tough challenges. The audience here is ready to get this party started! Woo! Let's do this.
Okay, it's time to meet our competitors. Representing the red team from Los Angeles, California, Todd Mendenhall!
Todd's an aerospace engineer and veteran robot builder. And his challenger from the blue team, from San Diego, California. He's an avid outdoorsman, and his robot is named after a Shakespearean villain. Welcome, Ramone Ebert.
You met the men. Now, let's meet their evil machines. For the red team, he'll harm you, he'll disarm you, he might even alarm you, but he'll always charm you.
Panzer Mark 1.
Panzer Mark 1 weighing in at 203 pounds. His weapon? He's a no-nonsense ramming machine. His design feature, high horsepower motors.
And his opponent from the blue team, he's a Shakespearean villain, just right for some killing. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Malvolio!
Malvolio weighing in at 84 pounds. His weapon, a spinning mass. And his design feature, see-thru lexan armor.
This first event is, and always is, the Speedway. Each robot will race in opposite directions around a treacherous figure-8 track. Every lap is worth 10 points. Count them, 10 points. As the robots cross paths, they're allowed to engage in a little fisticuffs. A little fighting that I love so much.
Okay, yeah, the first robot to complete 8 laps or the robot to complete the most laps in 2 minutes will be declared the winner and earn an additional 20 bonus points.
Okay, it's time to put the pedal to your metal. Let's rock out Robotica style.
It's the massive Panzer Mark 1 versus the meager Malvolio. Hopefully for Malvolio, size won't be a factor.
Robots ready.
Both bots push up. Panzer takes a wide turn there. Having some maneuvering problems.
Ooh, a little rub down.
Yeah. They cautiously race around. Malvolio picks up speed and jumps ahead with lap number 1. And Panzer ties it up. He waits for Malvolio. Oh, he misses! Malvolio picks up lap number 2 and crashes into the rail. Panzer says, "Take that." Panzer picks up lap number 2. Malvolio looking for laps. Panzer clips Malvolio. Malvolio comes around. And tacks on lap number 3. Ooh, that's gotta hurt, baby. Panzer ties it again to 3. Uh-oh, looks like Malvolio is immobile. Panzer with the track to himself. Well, Malvolio is gonna get it. Ah, come on! Panzer had the opportunity to crash right into him, and he doesn't. He breaks the tie with lap number 4. Malvolio's Ray Ebert is stumped. What's going on with my machine? Panzer just cruising along, smearing it in Malvolio's face. Tacks on lap number 5. Continuing to pick up speed. Ouch! Poor Malvolio. What ails this wounded bot? Not Panzer's concern. He adds one more lap to his collection. And there's the buzzer! That's Panzer Mark 1 with victory! Panzer Mark 1 goes 6 laps with 10 points a pop, and 20 more for most laps, totaling 80 points, while Malvolio makes his way around 3 times for 30. Huzzah! The winner is Panzer Mark 1. Let's go down to the floor where Tanya and Tanika are standing by.
Oh, yeah! These are some very happy men. Panzer Mark 1 is in the house. You guys rocked. Did it go as you planned?
It was a little rocky at first. The track's pretty slippery, so it was pretty hard to control it for a little while.
But he came through.
Oh, yeah, he did. After the first lap, you guys were on to a full-on win.
Yeah, it went pretty well.
Yeah? Okay, now there was a chance there to knock Malvolio completely out of this race. What happened? You guys sort of avoided the knock and you kind of went for the laps.
Well, it's a race. The laps are what gets you the point, so we went for the points.
Okay, between just the 4 of us, what's really special about Panzer Mark 1?
Well, I think what was most special is how quickly it went together with everything being flame cut on the CNC plasma cutter that these guys built ahead of time.
Wow, those are some big words. Well, congratulations. We'll see you in the next round. Anything you want to say?
Nope.
All right!
You all right? You all right? It's okay, because you have 2 more rounds of competition, so it's okay.
We'll see what's wrong, and we'll get back out there. Yeah.
Well, Malvolio, what happened to thou art Malvolio?
I was having problems earlier today. I stripped about 4 or 5 gears. I'm thinking we've got a good set in there right now, but that could have been it. We'll see.
Okay, now I noticed that you have a spinning mass weapon there, and I know you're trying to do that to scare off the other robot, but how do you think that worked?
Well, I couldn't do anything else, so I thought I'd spin that up and at least make him think twice about coming and hitting me.
All right, so you don't really know which adjustments you're going to make until you get down there and see what's wrong with them, right?
No idea. I don't know if it's mechanical, electrical, gears, what. I don't know.
Okay, well, you look a little worried, but don't worry. Think positive, and 2 more rounds, and good luck.
Thanks.
Okay, it's time to meet our next competitors. Representing the silver team from Northern California, it's Bob Allen. Bob's an electronic consultant and first-time competitor. And from the gold team, his challenger, also from Northern California, Kyle Rader. Kyle is a 15-year-old robot prodigy and a member of the Homebrew Robotics Club. And now, entering the arena representing the silver team, he's a 206-pound wedge of lexan and steel. He's invertible. He's interminable. He also comes in a convertible. Make way for Viper!
Viper weighing in at 206 pounds. His weapon, front and back wedges. And his design feature, 6-wheel tractor drive.
And his opponent from the gold team, weighing in at a mere 52 pounds. Don't let this diminutive droid catch you off guard because he'll cut you in half with his sinister saw blade. When in doubt, leave it to Evil Beaver.
Evil Beaver weighing in at a mere 52 pounds. His weapon, a power drill and chainsaw, and his design feature, his body is made from a desktop computer.
All right, you know the deal. Most laps in 2 minutes takes it, and knocking your opponent off the track is highly recommended. 10 points per lap and an additional 20 for the victor. May the best bot win. Okay, challengers, start your servos. Let's check it out.
Robots ready.
slow start. Viper eating the rail. Evil Beaver just out for a little stroll. Both bots passing each other. How are you? Fine, how are you? They slowly make their way around the track. Here comes Viper, pocketing his first lap. Ooh, little brief encounter with the Evil Beaver. And the little guy ties her up with one arm. So far, it's a very civil affair. Oh, that's my toe. Beaver's Kyle Rayner's soaking it up. Viper takes the lead with lap number 2. Both bots just out for a casual drive, not into confrontations. Viper, I know you got some venom in you, you sneaky snake. Will somebody please tell me, where's the evil in Evil Beaver, huh? Where is it? Come on, where is it? Yeah! There it is! Viper giving it to the Evil Beaver. That's 3 for Viper. Evil Beaver in search of lap number 3. Looks like Viper has other plans for him. Yes! Yes! Viper's crew enjoys that one. A little less than 30 seconds ago. Viper fattens his lead by 2. Here comes some action. Another near miss. Evil Beaver cuts the lead to just 1. Viper coming around. Come on, confrontation. Yeah, a little bit there. Good time. There's the buzzer, and it's the venomous Viper with the victory. Viper races around 4 times at 10 points apiece, plus 20 for most laps gets him 60 points, while Evil Beaver's 3 laps get him 30. The winner is Viper! Yes! Let's go down to the floor where Tanya and Tanika are standing by. Awesome!
Meet Bob and Mike, the winners of this round with Viper. Very sleek construction. Were you going for a sleek look?
Well, we're trying to. We're trying to strong and just consistent. We just want to be consistent and try to get around and not break anything. And I think we did that.
So tell us what happened this race. It looked like, I know your opponent's a 15-year-old. Looked like you took it a little easy on him. Was that true?
Well, we didn't totally want to take him out, and we knew that he wasn't going to kill us. We just wanted to have a good, fun race.
Exactly.
And so we could move on to the next round.
Tell us about the construction of Viper.
Construction's all steel. We're able to flip over. We have lexan top and lexan bottom. Basically, we went for speed, agility, and strength. So we're hoping we will get through the other rounds.
Congratulations and good luck in the next round.
Okay,
the maze.
great, thanks.
Viper, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, you guys, you know that you ran a great race there.
Yeah, I think we ran a pretty good race. We just didn't get too much speed in there, and we were hoping to get some more speed.
That's right. What happened with the speed? How come it slowed down a little bit?
Various things. We didn't want to accelerate too fast, so we'd crash into the walls, and we kind of had a little bit of low battery.
Okay, well, the next round is the maze. What do you have in store for us for the maze?
The maze, you will get to see some of our crazy contraptions at work, and a little bit more speed.
Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Good job.
At the end of our first event, it's Panzer Mark 1 leading Malvolio 80-30 and Viper over Evil Beaver 60-30. Let's go down to the pits where our builders have been allotted some time to repair their robots for the next competition. Let's check in on the action. Malvolio came up a little short in the Speedway. Driver Ray, Ebert's dad, Al, is explaining that Malvolio might have snapped some pins that hold its motors together.
That is what cost us the match. That is the pin that was holding the gear to the motor, and it used to be 3 times that long. That's it. You don't drive when you don't have any, when you're not connected to your wheel anymore. Yeah, bring it on.
Those little pins cost them a victory in the Speedway, but they should be up and running for the maze. While they work away, let's find out more about this Shakespearean devil, Malvolio. Ray Ebert exudes a quiet confidence. He's a man who reads Shakespeare, hikes in the hills, and loves being a hero to his son.
My son is 4, and when you're 4, a robot is a very cool thing. He goes to school and tells the kids his dad builds robots. That's pretty cool.
But what forces drew this well-adjusted family man into the obsessive realm of robot competition?
I was just completely enthralled by the whole concept of these two machines just beating the snot out of each other.
First came the obsession, then the details.
My robot's name is Malvolio. It comes from Shakespeare's Twelfth Night.
Gray added one extra detail to make Malvolio even more authentic.
When he comes on stage, the character's wearing yellow tights. I like yellow, and I wanted to paint my robot yellow, so that worked well, too.
Ray's combat strategy was a bit less civilized. The elegant yellow wedge was designed to smash his opponents. For pummeling power, Malvolio wields a nasty spinning club.
I wanted an offensive capability. I didn't want to simply scoop someone up with my wedge. The spinner itself is a titanium bar. It's about 30 inches long with some weights on the ends.
At full speed, Ray says that spinner will twirl at 1,000 RPM, enough to do some serious damage.
What I enjoy about a challenge is finding a way to solve it, finding a way to fix that problem, finding a way around the obstacle that's in front of me.
This husband, father, and robot builder has it all in perspective.
Something that my father taught me through life is when you do something, you want to do it as well as you possibly can. I want my son to take that away from every experience that he has. Because if you're not going to do it well, then there's no point in even trying. It's Teflon tape. It's super slippery stuff, so hopefully it'll help us slide over the speed bump.
Panzer Mark 1 seems to have emerged from the Speedway unscathed. But it still looks like they're checking for damage.
All the chains are still tight. Check the tension on the chains, make sure they're not too loose. They all seem to be nice and snug.
Looks like Panzer Mark 1's got everything under control. Let's learn a little more about this mini tank and its builder, Todd Mendenhall. Todd Mendenhall is a player in the top secret world of aerospace. He couldn't tell us exactly what he does, but it might just be rocket science.
You can look up in the sky and say, see that up there? You know, that light up there, that's mine. I helped put that up there.
Meanwhile, back on Earth, Todd is president of the Society for Robotic Combat and self-described robo-connoisseur.
You can't just go out and build it without knowing about science and math.
Pay attention, kids. Keep your grades up, and someday you too might have a clubhouse just like Todd's. Today, Todd and partner Don Lariviere are creating a robotic superpower, Panzer Mark 1.
That's named after a World War II German tank, which was quite robust. It had to have a lot of horsepower, good-sized motors, and they had to be geared properly.
But before they got to those gearboxes, they needed a game plan. Don created a computer-assisted design file which became the blueprint for every detail of Panzer Mark 1. Next step, creating the aluminum frame.
The two of us together built a CNC plasma cutter, which is a device that you can drop sheets of metal on, and it'll transcribe a computer design onto the metal. It's like a giant cookie cutter.
With motors that drive 7 horsepower and 400 pounds of force capability, this Panzer is a tank that's built for speed.
It really wants to fly, and it does not want to turn. So practicing turning, we went out and as much as possible, we scrubbed almost a full set of tires off of it, trying to practice the turn.
One new set of tires later, Todd is ready and eager to unleash his newest metal gladiator into combat.
You've built your robot, and now you get to measure it against what other people have done. And that's really kind of satisfying.
We'll see how Panzer Mark 1 measures up against his competitors tonight. The standing so far is Panzer Mark 1 over Malvolio, 80-30. All right, it's time for competition number 2, the maze. This is a test of human mind and robotic body. The object of this game is to get to the center of the maze. But this maze has some serious attitude. First, they've got to climb this steel ramp. The only problem is, once they're halfway up, they're on their way down and fast. Then they got to get past this roadblock, so they better keep up their speed. Next, they take on a pair of spiked revolving paddles. Pushing past these guys is only half the battle, because what goes around comes around. I love it.
Next, they'll have to face a mogul field guaranteed to keep even the most sure-footed bot, well, off balance. Oh, it's tough. I can't do it. I'm scared. I'm working the controls. What am I going to do? Ooh. And after that, it'll take some precision timing and a steady hand to dodge this guillotine of destruction. One wrong move, and you can kiss your bumper goodbye. 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 I tell you goodbye. And finally, they'll have to contend with a blast of H2O that could short-circuit them on their way to the finish line. This seems impossible. 15 points will be awarded for each obstacle successfully navigated, and an additional 25 points will be given to our winner. Well, now it's time. Entering the arena, our first challenger, representing the red team, it's Panzer Mark 1. And his opponent representing the blue team, it's Malvolio. Okay, your gadget should be in gear now, because you know what time it is. That's right. Show me what you got. Let's do this. For this competition, drivers will operate from elevated scaffolds.
Robots ready.
Panzer Mark 1, up and over the ramp. There goes Malvolio. Well, he's going nowhere. Panzer plows into the box, and into the rail, and in the box. Right through the first panel. There's the second panel. Swat on the tail there. Hello, guillotine. Malvolio's still stuck. Open sesame, right through the guillotine. Panzer up on the grate. Ooh, not so fast. Come on, Panzer. Come on, baby. Turning around. Malvolio, his wheels spinning, stuck in the ramp. Panzer, come on up. Oh, yeah. Panzer takes the main. Look at his proud little parents, Panzer Mark 1, sitting pretty. Panzer Mark 1 takes on all the obstacles, picks up an additional 25, and receives 100 points. Malvolio negotiates none of the above and receives a lonesome 0. The winner is Panzer Mark 1. Let's get some post-performance commentary from the floor.
All right, Panzer Mark 1, you guys blasted through that. How do you think it went?
It went great. I had a little bit of trouble at the front end, but we got it straightened out and rocked right through.
So what happened in the front?
Well, I was a little glitchy on the controls. Loosen up behind the wheel.
Right. You're laughing. Why are you laughing?
Well, I think he's right, but he got it together at the end, especially when it seemed like at the very end he was almost stuck, but he managed to get out of it and pulled right through. It was very good.
Now, how did your design work in this race? How did it differ from the last one?
Basically, we didn't change anything. It's basically the same setup to run the figure 8 and run this course. Just maximum ground clearance and lots of torque.
Horsepower. Lots of torque, lots of horsepower.
Lots of torque.
And we didn't go flying into the other waterfall. That was the key.
Congratulations, you guys. See you in the next round.
Thank you very much.
All right, cool. Winners!
You know, I gotta tell you though, Malvolio, he's a sleek, mean-looking machine, but what happened when he got out there?
Well, he looks fast. He's designed to be fast, and the problem I'm having right now is I've had gear problems all day. So I've gone through all of my gears. I'm on a borrowed set of gears, which has actually raised my gear ratio. I'm going too fast. So fast I can barely control it.
So then you think that if you would have went just a little bit slower over the ramp, maybe he wouldn't have gotten caught?
Right. I'm trying to go slow, but my motor's just spin up so quick that I just drive, one way or the other, and I'm having very little control right now.
Okay, well, how are you going to prepare for the next round?
It's a bonsai run. We hit what we hit. We break what we break. Looking forward to breaking something.
Okay, well, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to this.
Me too.
Good luck, guys.
Malvolio not quite the villain, as he's unable to foil the almighty Panzer Mark 1, who gives them some unforgettable memories while mastering the maze. If you love the smell of burnt servos in the morning, you must be watching Robotica. Our builders are down in the pits mending their machines. Evil Beaver got batted around in the Speedway. Let's see if he sustained any injuries.
How's the luck? Inside.
Oh, it's fine.
Any damage?
None. We survived. We're still rolling.
Way to go, guys. They're still up and running, which means they're still right in the thick of it. So let's find out what makes this Beaver so evil.
Kyle Raider. Robotika's youngest competitor isn't your average 15-year-old. He's an avid bot builder who had the presence of mind to enlist the aid of a more experienced teammate for the Robotica competition.
Camp I met through the Homebrew Robotics Club in San Jose, and basically we both had a passion in building robots and programming robots.
Kyle called and asked if I wanted to get involved, and I said yes.
With PV on board, Kyle drafts his own dad, Chuck, to round out the team. They decide that modifying an existing bot is the only way to go.
The name of the robot is Evil Beaver, and the robot is built around a old PC that's been turned over sideways.
That may not be a bad idea from the point of view that if we have the two crossbars here plus the skirt.
The most unique aspect of a robot is that all the parts can be bought in either at a hobby store, found around your house, or basically scrounged around from anywhere. So anybody that watches this show could probably build it on their own, because as we use KISS, keep it simple, stupid, which seems to work quite well.
But even this simple Beaver has to have an edge.
Power drills for charging into things, and the chainsaw will be for the finer detail work.
Finer detail.
Evil Beaver is equipped to chew through any dam. The only problem is, will the vet really take orders from a 15-year-old?
He's our CEO. He commands respect when he steps in and points out the obvious flaws, and we of course jump to it and address those right away.
Kyle Raider, Robotica's own whiz kid, seems cool, confident, and ready to rule.
I have two great powers that are behind me in my fight to build a robot that will essentially beat the other robots.
We will settle for nothing less than world domination.
Yes, I repeat that.
All right.
Well, before they take on the world, they're going to have to make some adjustments to their front wheel.
1,000 watts of fury. We'll be putting a smaller caster on the front so we can make it over the grade, some of the speed bumps. Thanks a little.
Over on the other side of the pit, Bob Allen is hard at work on his robotic wrecker, Viper. They've devised a way that will hopefully make their robot truly invincible for the next competition.
That's what we're going to do, is we're going to make some modifications for the next round. What we're going to do is we're going to run upside down. So we're going to put all the batteries in, we're going to flip it upside down, we're going to reposition our wedge so we can help us get through the speed bumps in the next round.
Fantastic! An invertible robot. Makes it virtually flip-proof, too. While they make these last-minute modifications, let's take a closer look at Bob Allen and Viper. For the last 15 years, Bob Allen has known two things: robotics and fencing. These two passions have fueled each other in a strangely symbiotic way.
Fencing is really like the robotic challenge, because fencing is one-on-one, and you have to have speed, you have to have agility, you have to think, and you have to be quick.
Agility, speed, and versatility. These fencing attributes are definitely embodied in Bob's latest robotic creation, the vicious Viper.
It's very simple. It's got two motors, 6 wheels, so it's 6-wheel drive.
When Bob needs an extra set of eyes during the building process, he turns to a seasoned robot veteran, his wife, Corey.
But what I'm concerned about in our original design, we're rounded here, and I'm concerned that it's going to give too much room for somebody to get under and flip us over. And we don't want to get stuck like this, so I think if we make a triangle piece at more of an angle, it might be better.
Being flipped by an opponent or obstacle is a major concern, so this husband-wife team designed their machine to operate both right side up and upside down.
There's nothing that can break. Everything's wrapped in steel. We only have a little part of the 6 wheels sticking up, so I think that's going to be really great.
Oh yeah, Viper's got the goods, especially when confronted by garbage cans with bad attitudes.
And wait till we add 2 quarter-horsepower motors.
The finished product? A venomous combination of power, versatility, and Bob's fencing finesse. Assets Bob hopes will be the recipe for robotic domination.
That's good. Appreciate it. Good job.
Here's how the score stands going into the maze. It's Viper leading Evil Beaver, 60-30. All right, let's go back down to the maze and see what tactics
Viper will take to maintain his lead. Now remember, 15 points will be rewarded for each obstacle successfully navigated, and 25 bonus points for the robot who gets to the center first. Now remember, the first robot to reach the center wins, but getting there is half the fun. Entering the arena representing the silver team, ladies and gentlemen, the evil snake himself, Viper! And his opponent, representing the gold team, it's the ever-popular Evil Beaver. The clock is set. It's time to tear up some titanium. Robotica.
Robots ready.
Evil Beaver having a little trouble steering. Oh, Viper exercising extreme caution, going up the ramp. Not so going down. Pushes the box out of the way. Evil Beaver just kind of hanging out. Not doing much. Going up the ramp. Come on, he's up the ramp. He's cleared the ramp, beautiful. Evil Beaver going for the box. Viper at the paddles. Makes it through paddle number 1. Through paddle number 2, yeah. Guillotine action. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Viper stuck on the moguls. Getting hammered by the guillotine. Sweet. Gotta love that. Yeah. Viper can't escape. Evil Beaver stuck underneath the ramp. Taking on the box. Team Beaver looks concerned. And Viper is through the guillotine. Oh, come on. Hung up on the moguls. Come on, Viper. Evil Beaver not powerful enough to move that box. Viper stuck on the speed bumps. If the bot can't finish the maze in the allotted time, they will collect points based on the obstacles they've negotiated. Evil Beaver still trapped. Come on. Looks like Viper's been hung out to dry on that mogul. 15 seconds. Wheels just spinning. Evil Beaver just scuffing up the floor. He's got that wet. They know it's over. Viper's still stuck. Bang that buzzer, and Viper takes the maze. Not a very impressive performance, but hey, it's not as easy as it looks. Viper gets through 4 obstacles at 15 points a clip for 60 points. The Evil Beaver is only able to ride over the ramp for 15. The winner is Viper. All right, let's go down to the floor.
Hey, Viper. Okay, that was a tough round.
We knew we were going to have problems. What we did is we inverted our robot and made the wedge go the opposite way, and we were hoping that it was going to help us get through the speed bumps. But as you can see, we kind of got high-sided, which means all our drive wheels were sitting up off the ground.
So was it an electrical problem or
No,
traction?
It was traction. Yeah,
All
we
traction.
couldn't get off the speed bump, and we're just sitting there spinning. So
yeah, we have very low ground clearance, so with an 1.5-inch speed bump, we just kind of got stuck on top, no wheels on the ground.
So what would you have done differently?
Probably have a little bit more ground clearance so
Yeah.
we could get over the speed bumps. But the next event is going to be our event. We're made for power. We're gonna do some damage.
Okay, I want to see you guys carry it out. All right?
Okay.
See you the next round in the gauntlet. Viper.
Oh, well, you know what? I am very, very proud of you. Very proud of you. Now, Evil Beaver, I know he had a little bit of a hard day today.
Yes.
Now, he went over the ramp, and then he kind of fell off, and something happened with the wheel.
Yeah, prevented the right wheel from moving. Something got kind of goofed up with the servo connectors, so...
We fell off the end of the ramp. We fell off the end of the ramp and lost the right wheel.
Okay, well, what can we expect in the next round?
The next round, hopefully, we'll get the drive system working
We
and...
need to get the right wheel working. If we get the right wheel working, we can run through the gauntlet.
All right, well, you got some time to fix them up, and away you go, and I wish you
Thank
guys
you.
good luck.
That's the vigorous Viper, showing the Evil Beaver who's the boss as he slithers through the maze. After the second competition, Panzer Mark 1 is a commanding lead over Malvolio, 180-30, and Viper over Evil Beaver, 120. The final event in our first round of competition is the Gauntlet. Now, this is an old-fashioned drag race with some new swanky rules. 2 robots, 2 tracks, and 50 feet to glory. Fastest spot wins. Only 5 things stand between the start and the finish. 5 increasingly difficult obstructions that the robots will attempt to blast through. First, There's a pane of glass. Now, if you get past this without a scratch, don't stick around to admire your reflection, because that would be lame and bad. You'll be met by a mound of metal cans staring you in the face. Then, if you recycle those suckers, you'll be met by a solid brick wall, and it's on to a stack of concrete stones. And just when you thought it was safe, well, it is a safe weighing more than 100 pounds. The first bot to push that baby across the finish line gets all the marbles. Each obstacle is worth 15 points, and the winner will receive an additional cool 25. Now, entering the arena, our first challenger representing the red team, the dominant design of Panzer Mark 1. And his opponent representing the blue team in a must-win situation, it's Malvolio. It's time to kick some robot butt. Yeah!
Robots ready.
Both bots off the line and into the gauntlet. Oh my goodness! Panzer Mark 1, he's taking the gauntlet. What a run! Oh my goodness! Malvolio back at the blocks. He never had a chance. Someone should tell him the race is over. Malvolio, yoo-hoo, race is over. Even the Panzer team seems shocked by that run.
Yes.
Awesome! Scores for the Gauntlet. Panzer Mark 1 blasts his way beyond all the obstacles for 100 points, giving him a final total of 280, while Malvolio picks up 45, raising his final score to 75. Panzer Mark 1 is moving on to the fight to the finish. Let's go down to the floor.
Hey, Panzer Mark 1, win, 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 all day long. You guys, it took you about 4 seconds to get through that. Did you expect that?
We were hoping it would go like that. I just pushed full forward and it went.
Wow, you guys are in the final round. What kind of modifications are you going to make for that? Anybody?
Nothing.
No?
Charge the battery.
Well, I guess you're doing something right, right? Well,
good.
Congratulations and good luck, you guys. See you in the final round.
Thanks a lot.
Right on.
All right.
Well, I'm sorry to see what happened to little Malvolio there. What happened?
Well, he went pretty good. We couldn't push that safe out of the way.
Yeah.
I think he's a little bit small for this competition.
All right, well, thank you very much, and congratulations, and thank you so much for coming.
Thanks, we had a good time.
Malvolio, with an impressive start, proves to be no match as the powerful Panzer Mark 1 plows his way through the gauntlet. Look at that.
Once again, competing in their final event, representing the silver team, it's Viper. And his opponent from the gold team, he's back and he's badder than ever, the Evil Beaver. Let's get it on, Gauntlet style.
Robots ready.
There we go. Viper seems geared way down. Evil Beaver through the glass. Viper not moving very fast, but what incredible power. The Beaver uses his deadly tail. Viper clearing a path. Come on, Beaver. Come on, Beaver. And Viper got it! It's Viper and Panzer Mark 1 in the fight to the finish!
Set it up again. Let's do it.
Viper topples every obstacle, earning an extra 25 points, giving him 100 and a grand total of 220, while the Evil Beaver breaks only the glass for 15, raising his total to 60. Making Viper our Grand Admiral, King of the World, Grand Poobah. You are moving on to the fight to the finish. Let's go down to the floor.
All right, Viper, now you promised me you'd be in the winner's circle, and you are. You guys won.
Yes, absolutely. It worked out just like we planned, just
All
like
right.
we designed it. Yeah,
It was steady and strong all the way. Is that how you expected it?
Yep, exactly. No problems. So we're on to the next round, and we'll have to do some thinking of what we're going to do there.
Yeah, what do you think you're going to have to do for the fight to the finish?
I think be lucky.
Oh, no. It's a little strategy involved, right?
Yeah. I'm hoping that on a 16-foot circle, they're way too fast.
All right, well, good luck, okay? Let's see what happens in the fight to the finish. All right, Viper.
Evil Beaver chews his way through the glass, but can only nibble away at the metal cans as the valiant Viper shows us how truly evil a snake can be, as he steamrolls his way to victory. This is what it all comes down to. It's the ancient East meets the modern West in a sumo-style competition we like to call Fight to the Finish. That's right, 2 bots enter, 1 bot leaves. The winner of this match will be the only bot to walk off this 16 by 16 square alive. Our high wire warriors have to push, pull, and plow their opponents off the side of the platform and straight into the scrap heap. Our first finalist, representing the red team, Panzer Mark 1. And his opponent, representing the silver team, it's the snake himself, Viper. Finalists, are you ready? It's definitely do or definitely die time. It's the battle of the 6-wheeled wedges, the invincible Panzer Mark 1, and the deadly Viper. Only one will survive.
Robots ready.
And they're off! Panzer Mark 1 flying over Viper's wheat! It's a shoving match. Viper's got Panzer Mark 1 against the rails. Powerful motors driving them against each other. The force they are generating is incredible. Panzer Mark 1 grinding his tires into dust. He is in the weaker position and he knows it. Up against the rail. There's Panzer's driver Don working that controller for all he's worth. 10 seconds and the rails go down. 1 robot will live and 1 won't. 3, 2, 1. And there they go! Viper punches Panzer Mark 1 over the edge! Yes! Viper takes it! Viper is going to the Robotica Championship! Way to go, guys! Look at all the tire tracks. Panzer Mark 1 put up a great fight. Yes! And the winner is Viper! Let's go down to the floor.
Yes, Viper! You guys won. That was awesome. What did you do?
Well, we just we had a strategy. We thought if we could get them up against the gate and we could hold them there, we thought we had a little bit more torque and power that when the gate went down, we could go off.
All right. You burned a little rubber out there. Did you expect it to be so difficult?
Expected actually to be a little more difficult than that.
Really?
It's a really fast robot, a really good robot.
Yeah.
They have a great robot. They've done an excellent job for this competition.
Cool.
And you know, we were teamed up perfectly because we both had 6 wheels, we're both the same weight,
exactly.
And we were both talking earlier, it could go either way. So I think a lot of it was luck too, but they had a great robot. They're great competitors.
Well, congratulations to you, Viper. We love that air too. That was pretty cool.
All right.
You guys are going to the final. That is awesome.
Yes.
We will see you there.
Okay, thanks.
Oh yeah, it's all Viper, baby. Cooking with oil on the Speedway track. Slithering his way through the maze. Eating all he can possibly eat in the Gauntlet. And giving Panzer Mark 1 a lesson in aerodynamics as he bids him farewell in the fight to the finish. Next time, it's the Robotica Championship. Our 6 finalists will fight it out in a battle to determine who will be the ultimate robot. Will it be your favorite bot? I don't know. You'll only find out if you watch Robotica next time. For Tanya, Memi, Tanika Ray, myself, Ahmed Zappa, goodbye. I love you, you little baby robots. Robotica.
That's tomorrow at 10. 5 takes a look at some bad animals next, man. Wonky walruses, shonky sharks and manky monkeys next on 5.